Hey guys, it's here for dumbbell thrusters. Awesome conditioning movement. I guess you can use it also for as a strength move, but it's a little bit too complex for that. So, very few points of performance here that are important. Everything that we talk about, a good front squat, will apply here, right? So, we want to have some external rotation of the leg out. We're going to have a neutral spine as vertical as possible, so prevent this from happening, right? Dumping the chest or coming like this, so I want to be as vertical as I can. Flexibility and will prevent some of that, but just because you're restricted doesn't mean you cannot work towards that, so always keep trying to improve, and that'll be enough. Intentional reps is all that matters. And now let's talk about how I handle the weights. So I want to hold the bell really on top of my shoulder. Some people report that they don't feel good there, so they will have it here. If that is your case, what we need to do is work a little bit on the shoulder flexibility, but we do want to have the bell on the shoulder. And then the order of operations matters, so I'm gonna do it with just one arm. So you're gonna come down, extend aggressively here, and once I'm fully extended, the belly is going up, then I finish the press. Slow and control the way down, touch and then down. Come only down when the bell touches you, because what's gonna end up happening is that if you're rushing, you're here, the bell never lands properly on the shoulder. And so you're gonna be a little bit forward, the movement is gonna become very inefficient. Why all this matters, why we put so much emphasis there? If the bell is not resting on the shoulder, the transfer of force from the ground to the legs, to the torso, to the arm is too long, there's too many joints involved, right? So if the weight is completely attached to my torso, my legs and my torso are very tightly connected, so there's a lot of transfer, right? But if it's in my arm, all this is acting as a spring, and it's absorbing shock, it's absorbing force. That's what springs do. Right? And so if the bell is in the air and my arm is moving, it's absorbing shock, force. So all the force that I'm doing on the legs is like being wasted a little bit, right? And so that's why I want the bell on the shoulder, right? Like, so that when I push, it goes up. And I want to be patient when I return so that it comes down again here, so that I am not falling forward, right? So it touches and only then I come back down. Aggressive, methodical is what matters here, right? Because this is a conditioning move. You're gonna be doing probably big sets of 10, so on, maybe even 15, 20, who knows, for various sets, with something else in between them. So these efficiencies are very, very important, and the methodical movement is also going to allow you to match the breathing to the movement, which is also a very important thing, right? So I like to think in these movements as having a pattern, a 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, so I come here, up, shoulder, squat, push, up, shoulder, right? And like, I have a very good understanding of a push press for me in my movement, but for many people that's not the case. And so on the way up, you can have like a push press, right? Like, and really separate in how you think about it, and in the words that you're repeating inside your brain. Push press, so that the push comes from the legs, and then and only then you press, right? Like, hold, shoulder down. Up, push, press, hold, shoulder down, whatever, you know, like you find the pattern that works for you. But I like that methodical approach to anything that is going to be cycling, because then you have something to focus on, you can match the breath, you're going to be a lot more efficient, and it becomes a little bit like running, right? Which is at the end what you want from a conditioning workout. That is it. I hope you enjoyed these videos. The mechanics are pretty much there, and everything that I said applied to just one arm too. That is it. Give it a try.